Well, good morning. Good morning. How are you guys today? Happy Monday. And Effie, what are we doing today? You want to tell everybody? Sure. Okay, let's get our list. Today we're on plaid and polka dots. Please touch. So, yes, Effie actually helped me out on this one because I was trying to figure out what to do. And Effie said you really need to do more ephemera. Collage is great and all, but let's work on some ephemera. So I said, okay. So we looked around the studio, and the only thing that I had that was plaid was this little ruffle that was gifted to me. I'm trying to remember who it was. I think it was Terry. Terry, if you're watching, thank you. And I found some polka dotty paper. I was trying to think about a collage. So what we're going to do, because it was Effie's idea, we're going to do a belly band. And I don't do too many belly bands because I've been doing them this way. Yeah, newbie. It's a newbie move, I know. But realize I need to be doing this way so that when you put your card or whatever, it doesn't fall out. I don't know how many journals I've made and sold having the belly band go this way, so I feel kind of bad. But anyway, this is our belly band. This is gonna, as much as I love the back of this paper, we still have this side, so I'm gonna cover it up even though that's gorgeous coffee tea dye staining, but you know. So we're gonna use this for the background. This is gonna be a journaling card. So here's my scraps. But you know these things that you get in the mail? Well, I'm just gonna use it as a journaling card so I don't waste my cardstock. I think I only have like one piece of cardstock left, so we are just gonna use this because it's stiff enough, and I'll put something on the back for journaling, of course. Let's just bring this in here because I need to cut it to make sure it's the right size. So I'm gonna do my usual, sorry, welcome to all you new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And if you stick around, you will get used to the snoring puppies that are either behind me or on the floor below me. So I will try to speak a little louder because, man, they are kind of loud right now. I apologize. I'm just looking for a pencil. I like have a lot of pencils, but I can never find one. Do you guys have that problem too? Oh my goodness, here. Let me see. Maybe let me just use a marker because this is going to be harder to see to cut in some of these areas. Okay, so I'm going to trace this. I hope you guys are doing well. Are you guys all ready for Christmas? I'm not doing much of a Christmas this year. We are just doing a dinner. My mom's coming over. My oldest son and his wife were supposed to come, but unfortunately their pet sitter canceled on them. And they were driving 12 hours. They live in New Mexico. And I understand. My heart hurts a little bit, but you know, you gotta take care of the puppies and stuff. So there'll be a next time and they can always come again. So I'm just going to cut here. I'm winging it. I'm not going to use my paper trimmer. Because actually I'm afraid to get it out and everything is going to fall because there's some stuff stacked on it. So, all right, let's see. Is that going to work? Or should I? Yeah, that'll work. I'm going to do the corners. My goodness, they are all at it. Oh boy. Okay, so there's my journaling card. Let's get this measured up for the background page. I will do the same thing I did here. Honest to goodness, I just had my pen. I must have put it back. Yep, I did. Okay. Being way too organized confuses my brain, so I need to stop that, don't you think? Yep. Anyway, those of you that are new and watching, my name is Keturah, and I am an artist and newly discovered junk journal artist and fallen in love with the mixed media art. I've been doing art pretty much all my life. taken quite a few classes in college. Could have probably had an art degree by the time it was all said and done, but that was not. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to rip this. So let's see if we can rip it. So thanks guys for joining me today on Monday. I think it's December 18th, 2023. And today's prompt, of course, is polka dots and plaids. I kind of really wish I had a fuzzy polka dot something or a fuzzy plaid something, because on the prompt it says please touch. So I don't really know how to interpret that except for having it be tactile, like something fuzzy. But all right, so I'm just going to, I think I'm going to use glue stick on this. So when I was looking around for like a focal point, a friend of ours that came to visit us from Ireland went to Holland, Amsterdam specifically, and he brought me back this bag with the cute little Holland houses and stuff, and I was like, oh man, I could have used that for my what is it called? The houses, the kintsugi houses. I was kind of bummed when I stumbled across it, but I could probably always do something else later. Okay, so there is, can you see that all right? There's our background. This will be the belly band for that, and we'll work on that a little later. And let's work on this. Can you guys see? Are we in shot? Yep, we are. Okay, good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to use just regular glue, Elmer's glue, school glue. And I'm gonna mess it around with my finger today. I think I wanted to put some more polka dots down. I kind of had this a little organized so it would move a little faster on video and not torture everyone with indecisive placement of collage papers. And then I don't think about it too much because I kind of already have it in my head, and then yeah, I guess it works out for me that way. So should I put well, I had it all figured out. Here we go. I did. So we'll do that. Here. No, it's not big enough. Let's do this side. Maybe. Almost. Oh, we'll just leave that. And then we have, use this for our little spots here and here that didn't get covered. Put the number, page number here, 119. And we can put, maybe we'll take the writing off, just do the plain. Okay, so now let's smooth out these edges here with some glue. I didn't think about, okay, it's a journaling card. I guess it doesn't necessarily need, thought about putting a tab on this side so you can easily grab the tab. And just for something I've never done yet, I've seen a lot of people use tabs in their, what do you call them? Tags. Tabs on their tags. It's kind of a tongue twister if you say it fast. Hey Riley, hey Riley. I think Riley's the loudest one. Poor guy, he's our oldest puppy too, so I guess that makes sense. We had a friend over for the weekend, and she was a little young. She's a little younger, and she goes, "Man, they sound like old people when they sleep." And I go, "Yeah, well, they do." All right, I'm going to cut this around this, and then I forgot about the back for a journaling spot, so I'm going to go grab one of my coffee dyed papers to put on the back there. So I have been enjoying watching, I know I say this every week, but really have been enjoying these videos on Dephemerember. You guys are so creative, and it's been so fun watching how you guys come up with your ideas. Haven't watched any polka dot ones today because I'm just filming this on the day. So hopefully it comes out today. It may come out tomorrow, depending on how fast my internet is. Okay, so this I'm going to use as a focal point. Ephie said he loved these stained glass windows. And there is scripture at the bottom, so that works out perfectly. We were just trying to figure out which one, if I bring this in, window would look good, because I know the belly band's going to pretty much cover it unless I put it off to the side. So we might want to think about that as we're I think I was going with, because I wanted to kind of bring in the colors from this side of this page over, which looks like the ones on the top have some pinky, plus I wanted the red, so I think I'm going to go with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out, this off of there so it doesn't stick. So I'll have you look at this one, and it says, "Thy word is a light to my path." Can't read that. I have to take my glasses off. Psalm 119, verse 105. If you want to look that one up. But okay. So let's kind of think about this for a minute again. Put the glue, let it back on this glue. Bring you back in shot. Okay. Shall I bring you in a little more? See if that's good. Oh, that's quite a bit. We'll just keep it there. Okay. Right, so if we have our belly band going down the middle, my thoughts are, what's the point of covering up your sentiment? I mean, you kind of, I don't know, guys, really. Then I'm thinking, well, maybe this is the wrong sentiment. Or maybe I don't need to put anything on it at all. Because I don't even know now that I look at this if that's even going to look great. I don't even think it's going to match. Like, this is stained glass. This is more like bookish. Oh, I'm trying to think of like a style. Doesn't seem to match. I guess it could go with one of the other prompts, which is modern meets vintage. I already have something planned for that. Okay, I don't know, guys. I don't think I like this. I may just, now that I'm looking at this, leave it. Yeah, no, that's not going to work, I don't think. What I think I'll do then is, while this is drying, I'm going to go get, what was I going to call it? Yeah, tea-dyed paper. And I kind of wanted to sew this on instead of glue it, and maybe do some buttons. So I'm going to go get some buttons and some tea-dyed paper, coffee dyed paper, and be right back with you. Okay, lovelies, I am back. I found some coffee tea rust dyed paper, and I don't know, I just got 2 plain black buttons, but I thought I'd use this green to kind of go with the paper in the back, and you know, not get too dark, because I found some really a really nice wooden green and red buttons, but then it was getting too Christmassy and I felt like that kind of took I don't know. I just decided on this. But can I tell you a funny story that happened on Saturday? On Saturday, I went with my mom to take her out shopping and I finally got one of these. Do you guys have one of these? So that way when you make little kind of like mini books or paper pads in your journals, you just go across the top so that people can tear the pages out. I had a brown one and for the life of me, I do not know where it went. And I finally found some cheesecloth. Like I don't know, I keep forgetting to get cheesecloth when I'm at the store or somewhere. So Walmart, I got this at Walmart. And guys, don't laugh because I feel like I did something very strange. So mom took me out to Burger King, right? And you know, we are junk journals. I can't talk today. Junk journalers, and we recycle stuff, right? So I was eating my Whopper. I was all happy eating my Whopper. You know, it came in this paper. Guys, I washed it, so that's why it looks. And I was telling my mom, I'm like, these are really sturdy. I want to keep this. Let me have your paper. So I grabbed hers and wiped the lettuce and mayo and stuff off of it. And I thought these will make, I love the sound. So I came home and scrubbed them. They're not as shiny and new, but wouldn't this make good journal covers out of a Whopper burger paper? I don't know, it's just so thick, guys. I don't know, I just thought it was good junk journaling stuff. Anyway, tell me in the comments if I'm absolutely nuts for doing that. But yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't help myself. So there you go. That was my adventure on Saturday with my mom. She thought it was a cool idea. So my mom is so supportive of everything I do. Anyway, okay. So I think I want this to be the back. So go ahead and put some glue, and then while that's drying, we'll work on the belly band. So you should write down in the comments what's the most strangest thing you've wanted to recycle and used in your journals or art or whatever. That would be a fun conversation to have. That I would say is my most over-the-top recycle moment. Because yeah, you can recycle cereal boxes and food, you know, food boxes and stuff, and paper bags and stuff, and old mail. But honestly, a burger wrapper. Anyway, I'm chuckling still. How funny that is. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry, and then we'll come back to it. Okay, Ephie thought it was funny. All right, so okay, so this is a little long, of course. So let's cut this. Can you guys see? Are we still in shot? Good. Okay. Cut this down here. Have my needle and my floss here. I'm gonna see if I can get all the strands in because I kind of want the color to show through the buttons. So hopefully I can get this threaded. Yes. Okay. And what did I do? There's the button. So we'll just do a button here on the edge. I love, like, I don't know, for some reason maybe it's an older thing, but I'm really liking the button idea on artwork and junk journaling, and I cannot find there we go. Adding them as embellishments to the junk journals. I know it's a firm favorite for a lot of people to use, but I think maybe 10 years ago I might have stuck my nose up at it. You know what I mean? Like, no, not cool enough or something. Oh, well, we'll just keep that little. I think one will do it. We don't need to get it too perfect, I don't think, on there, because Goodness. All right, so there's one. Do the other one, try to keep it centered. If it's a little wonky, oh well. I cannot see the back of that. Go, maybe. Tie this off. And oh, I was gonna sew it on the page. Yep, maybe, yep, I don't know. Let's think about this for a minute, because then there's gonna be my work on the back, and darn. I wanted to cut this down more. Okay, I think that's really cute. But if I sew it, then like I said, I have my little tack mark in the back. Or I could put it at the top, maybe. But then it might tear. No, okay, I'm talking myself out of it. Let's get some Fabri-Tac glue and just glue it on there in the middle-ish. And I know the buttons and this belly band are going to bulk out my journal, but that is okay. I kind of like a thick gator journal, actually. I don't know. So those thick journals with pages sticking out make me feel like I'm nerdy and like really hard at work, you know, working in my journal, you know, coming up with ideas. Does that make sense? Does any of you guys feel that way too? Or do you guys, some of you guys like that clean, streamlined journal that doesn't have anything sticking out? Which I can appreciate those kind of journals too. But I wanted to bring, I saw this video, if I can remember who it was, this gal made raggedy pages. So it's basically, I don't know, like you could take a card and the edges are kind of raggedy and you stick it in. So when you close your book, it looks like you have raggedy pages. I love that idea. I might have to do one of those. If I could incorporate that into one of these journal prompts, that would be cool. Figure it out. Maybe that might be a good one for modern meets vintage. Vintage meets modern or something. But I kind of already had something planned for that. We'll see. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? So I'll show you an example. So say this is just a card, a journaling card or page that's kind of what do you want to call it? Not as flimsy as paper, but more like cardstock thickness, and you'd put it in your journal, right? And then you just make these raggedy edges that stick out of your journal. I just love that idea. Anyhow, you probably wouldn't really need to see a video on it. It's just make a journaling card and stick some raggedy edges on it. But anyway, cool idea, I thought. Okay, that's not exactly 100%, but I think I like it. Let's put this back. Cute, and you can touch it. It's what do you call that? Tactile. Let's see if this fits in here. See, here we go. Yeah. Okay. So that is okay. We can cut this. down. Okay, I'm going to get my cutter out because if I do it by hand, it's going to be crooked and I will have nothing but a small square left. Okay, here's one of my cutters. And nothing fell over, which is great. Okay. I'm just going to take off we need to cut off a little more, and now see that looks crooked because of the lettering, so ooh, maybe it is crooked. see my dilemma? Let's see if we can fix this. And I know why it's crooked because when I cut this out anyway, it wasn't perfectly rectangular or square. I think I'm gonna have to go a little further. So now I'm gonna measure because I don't want it to be too off. Oh my goodness. Let's just do it. Let's just do this the right way. Okay, that's at about, and I do centimeters sometimes for this. I'll just do inches. That is, let's do 5. We'll make it 5 inches tall. I'll start there. However, let's start. This side I think is more straight than the other side, so we'll start there. That doesn't even look straight, does it? Okay, I'm not going to care here in a minute because it's my journal anyway, so let's see. Let's see, does it work? Nope. Oh my goodness, okay. We're just going to keep going. I'm just going to cut off a little more, maybe do this side. Okay. Yep, I think that will work. Let's put this in here, maybe. Okay, there we go. There, ta-da! Okay, I think it's cute. I like, it doesn't match exactly, but I think it gets a good vibe for it. I like it. Eclectic. Let's get these corners rounded here. Still feel like I should probably put a sentiment on here, but I kind of just like the patchwork of this collage on the front, and I, you know, of course, the journaling spot. Let's see if we can't smash this out a little bit. Probably not. That's okay. Okay. All right, guys, this isn't very fancy today, but I like it. It was fun. There you go. It is just a simple belly band with the journal. Oh, the journaling card. I did say I want to do a tab, but I'm not going to now. Yeah, there we go, guys. Simple today. Let's see if this hasn't glued to the other page. Nope, and then there's the other page. All right, guys, let's see. Ephie, what's tomorrow? What are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow's challenge is, ooh, Nature's Treasure. I love that. Come back tomorrow and see what I'm going to do for that one. And quite possibly could be on this page, or I might be doing both. I got to think about it for a minute. But hey, thank you for stopping by, guys. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Hopefully this uploads on the right day, but if not, well, it'll be there out there when it gets uploaded. Bye, guys, and thanks for bearing with me with the snory puppies, too. Talk to you later.